Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by asking you one question. How many of you have ever felt like you were holding back? As if there was something within you that needed to be unleashed, but you didn't quite know how or when. Maybe it was a dream you kept hidden, a voice that felt too small to speak up, or a passion you were afraid to pursue. If you've ever felt that way, you are not alone. But I want to tell you today with certainty that your authentic power is already inside of you. It's not something you need to find or search for. It's not something someone else can give you. It's already there. But too often we suppress it. We mute it. We ignore it because we're afraid of judgment, of failure, of being too much or not enough. We create stories in our minds about why we can't show up as our true selves. But here's the truth: when you embrace your authentic power, you unlock a force within you that is unstoppable. Authentic power isn't about pretending to be someone you're not or fitting into a mold that the world has set for you. It's about standing in your truth, owning who you are, and letting that energy radiate through everything you do. It's about speaking your truth with confidence, without hesitation, and knowing that you have a unique, irreplaceable place in this world. The first step to unleashing your authentic power is acceptance. You must first accept yourself, your strengths, your flaws, your unique gifts, and even your limitations. We are all a mix of experiences and qualities that make us who we are. But too often we reject parts of ourselves because they don't fit into the version of success we're told to pursue. What would happen if you let go of the need for external validation? What if you stopped seeking approval from others and instead trusted your own instincts and desires? In 2025, I challenge you to stop seeking permission. Your voice, your vision, your life is yours to design. And once you accept that, once you embrace yourself for who you truly are, you become magnetic. This authenticity creates a ripple effect. When you show up in the world unapologetically, others are drawn to your light. You inspire them to do the same. You create a culture of acceptance, of freedom, of courage. And that, my friends, is where true power lies. But authenticity also requires vulnerability. We all want to show the world our best selves, but what if our best includes moments of struggle, fear, and doubt? That's the real journey. Embracing vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a strength. It's the willingness to show up even when you don't have all the answers, and to trust that your true self will carry you through. Vulnerability opens the door to connection. It allows others to see you as human and allows you to see them the same way. Another critical piece of unleashing your authentic power is courage. It takes courage to be yourself in a world that often rewards conformity. It takes courage to follow your path when others tell you to take a different route. But let me tell you this: your path is yours for a reason. No one else can walk it for you. No one else has your exact experiences, perspective, or purpose. When you find the courage to walk in your own shoes, you will begin to understand how much power you have to create the life you've always dreamed of. Now, some of you may be wondering, but how do I know if I'm truly being authentic? Here's the simple answer: how does it feel? Does it feel freeing? Does it feel like you are in alignment with your core values and desires? Does it bring you peace, even if it's uncomfortable at first? If so, you are on the right track. When you are living authentically, you will feel a deep sense of peace within yourself because you no longer have to pretend to be something you're not. It's easy to get lost in the noise of the world, to let others tell you who you should be or how you should act. But true power comes when you drown out those voices and listen to the one that's been inside of you all along, the voice that tells you that you are enough. Let's talk for a moment about impact. When you live authentically, you don't just change your own life. You change the lives of others around you. Your authenticity becomes a beacon for others who are searching for their own truth. Your voice becomes a guide for those who need courage to speak their own. Your actions inspire others to stop hiding and to start living. In 2025, I believe the world will need more authenticity, not less. We are in a time when transparency and honesty are crucial. It's no longer enough to simply go through the motions of life. We need to show up in full color, to bring all of who we are to the table, even the parts that are messy or imperfect. The world needs your light, your unique perspective, your voice. When you unleash your authentic power, you don't just transform your life, you transform the world around you. You become a force for change, a living example of what it means to be true to yourself. And in that process, you empower others to do the same. As you leave here today, I challenge you to step into your power. Let go of any self-doubt, any fear, any limiting belief that has been holding you back. Own who you are. Be bold. Be unapologetic. And know that by doing so, you are contributing to a more authentic, more powerful world. When you think of me in 2025, I want you to think of someone who has not just arrived, but who has shown the world what it means to rise. I will lead with integrity, speak with conviction, and give with a heart so full it overflows. I want to begin today by talking about something we all know, yet something that many of us tend to overlook when chasing success: consistency. It's easy to dream big, to envision grand achievements and milestones, but what truly gets us there isn't just that one massive leap, it's the small, everyday actions that, over time, compound into extraordinary results. Let's ask ourselves, why do we often feel like success is just out of reach? Why do some people seem to achieve their dreams with ease, while others struggle despite putting in endless hours of work? The answer lies in the power of consistency, the practice of showing up every day, no matter how small the steps, and making progress toward our goals, one action at a time. Let me tell you something that may surprise you: success is built on the mundane. The most successful people in the world don't just rely on big breakthroughs or sporadic moments of brilliance. They trust in the power of doing what needs to be done, day in and day out, whether they feel like it or not. It's those repeated actions, those seemingly insignificant moments of effort, that add up and eventually create monumental change.